right, hello everyone and welcome back, man. I'm Ray, this is the Tool Shed, and we get together here and we go over different parts of different Tool songs. We also do entire songs, but today we're not doing an entire song. Today we're doing the synth part for Invincible. We did a synth part for Numa, which is obviously played on a synth, but I don't have a synth. So instead I get these parts and I transpose them a little bit and we play them on guitar, right? I have a synth pedal on my pedal board, and that's how I'm able to generate this sound. So let's talk first about which is the part that we're talking about. We're talking about this part in Invincible right here. So first thing we need to do is turn on the actual pedal board and all the stuff that goes into making that work. So first thing, this pedal right here turns the board on. So this is basically a clean sound with no distortion. I don't have any type of distortion hooked up to this, just a clean sound. Then when I turn on the effects board, that brings the synth in. So this is the synth pedal now playing. Okay, so all I have playing here is the synth, and I have a compression pedal in front of the entire effects chain. If you want to know how my pedal board works, there's a whole video about that. All right, so now we got the synth on, so let's keep going here. So what we're going to be using here, these are the notes we're using. Remember, I don't talk about tabs and positions and frets. People do that, and that's cool, but I don't do that. I talk about notes. I implore you to please learn the notes on the fretboard. Short-term pain, long-term relief, right? Take a little bit of time, dedicate yourself to this exercise, get used to playing where the notes are. It's going to open your guitar playing to a whole other level. I have other lessons on that too. If you look through my profile, you'll see them. I have an entire collections section of my profile where you'll see all the lessons, okay? But this is what we're talking about today. We're talking about the D Aeolian mode, which is D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, and D. Now, the only note we're not using in this entire little melody is the B flat. That note's not being used in the melody, okay? But the melody is actually very simple. It's a descending it's basically descending the scale. What's happening is you're going down one whole step, then up, then back one step, and then up again. So let me explain. Let me play it first so you understand what I'm talking about. So here we're starting on the D note right here. Okay? And we're just going to walk down the scale. Okay? So I'll call out the letters now as I'm playing them, because that is the entire melody. So here we go. D, C, D, A. C, G, A, G, A, E, F, D. Okay? So after we've done this, the first run, so all we're doing here is we're going F, E, D, and then G. Then we go F, E, F, and begin it again. And you just repeat it again. Okay, let's listen to it. Now those little inflections, you can add those in too. I don't add them. I just like the way the ringing synth sounds. just rings. So it ends up ringing on the D at the end. Then it goes back to chugga chung chung, chugga chung chung. Right? So, right, we get back to the chuggas. We all know how much I love Adam Jones and the chuggas. So, all right, so those are the notes. It's actually pretty simple, right? That's pretty simple. So now that you know the notes, though, right, because we're talking about notes and not fret positions, so we know that we're talking about that scale, which is G, E, F, G, A, C, and D, which you can actually play it all on one string if you want to, and you could slide it up and down. That gives it a little bit of a different sound. Play around like that too, because you know the notes, right? And that I use these things because this is a great exercise to get you around the notes and not the fret positions, right? So where you can find different notes in different parts of the fretboard. So I hope this helped, man. Ozzy Spazzy, you know you're a special member here of the Tool family, man. I'm glad you're out here, and I'm glad we do this and we take apart these songs and we learn all this really cool stuff. It keeps me motivated, keeps me learning, right? You always got to stay open-minded and continue to learn, man. We never know everything. We just got to keep our open mind and try to learn new things. So I hope you find some time to practice today. And if you got anything out of this little lesson video that we just made, please leave me a like, leave me a comment. I'm interested to know what you think about this, right? Give me some feedback here. Also, feel free to DM me or write requests. You could literally drop a request right here in one of the comments. Say, hey, man, you know what? I want to learn this part. Why don't you transpose this into a guitar part? Because I don't have a synth, right? And that's why I do this, because you know what? I don't have a synth. So... All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, man. My name's Ray. This is the Tool Shed. And what we do here is we get together, man. We play music. We have fun with friends. We go live. Any donations, any money that we raise here, we donate the entire amount plus a little bit more to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. We do it because we can. We do it because we get to, not because we got to. All right, guys. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.